up on first pitch now from Baltimore. It's Orioles baseball, and it's coming up next. It's been the home of the Orioles since 1991, and there's a good look at beautiful Oriole Park here in Baltimore. Today, in high definition, it's an exhibition matchup between the Chicago Cubs and the Baltimore Orioles. Welcome in, everybody, to Orioles Baseball on the Show. Matt Vasgersian here with you. I'm joined in the booth by longtime big leaguers Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. Before we get to them, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Chicago Cubs, as Joe Madden will line them up like this. They'll match up against a guy who's made great strides the last few years, the 6'5" right-hander Chris Tillman. Dexter Fowler will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway.
Leading off the afternoon for the Cubs, center fielder, Dexter Fowler.
And we are underway as the first pitch is grounded toward the hole. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Here's where trying to do too much, come back and haunt you. This was just going to be a simple single, but look, here comes the throwing error, and that allows him to move into scoring position.
Starlin Castro is at the plate as he watches ball one. And this is swung on and bounced on the ground to third. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Anthony Rizzo will stand in now in an early RBI spot in the top of the first. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Is that really the spot you want to be messing with here?
Shouldn't be. That's a danger zone if you ask me.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Still now on 1 and 2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. The throw home, and the run will score as the Cubs strike first to lead it 1-0.
First and second, you see the first baseman playing behind the runner. Now, if he's holding him, this might be a double play. Instead, it's by him down the line, and it's going to bring home a run.
In is Jorge Soler, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one.
Now here's a spot with a run home already. That looks nice on the scoreboard. But if you could put up a 2 or even a 3 spot here in the first, that could really go a long way against a guy like this.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Finally a chance for a breather here as we at least have an out on the board. And now that we do, let's take a look at the defense for the Orioles. It's brought to us by Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. And this is swung on and missed that time by Montero. No balls and 2 strikes now. Well, this first inning's been a rough one already. He needs an out here in the worst way.
Yeah, and you don't want to get caught having to play catch up this early in the ball game. So you're right. He's got to work his way out of this jam right now.
Chris Coughlin will get his first cuts here. Now the first pitch. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. He's set, now the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, it's so hard to stay back against a guy like this. Unless you guess right, that thing's just so slow that it's almost impossible to keep from getting out on your front foot.
Here comes a 1-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Cubs lead it 1-0. Starting lineup for the Orioles now looks like this. On the mound to face these guys, one of the more consistent left-handers around, as you see the numbers there for the former All-Star John Lester. Alejandro De Aza will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first. Now a swing and a ground ball. Open stance by De Aza. Here's the pitch. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, not his best effort right there. Luckily, he's still got another strike to turn things around.
Fouled straight back. Now another 0-2. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. There to take it in is Coughlin, and there's your first out.
Batting second, third baseman, Manny Machado.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and standing in now the third baseman, Manny Machado. And now a check swing, but did he hold up in time? No, swung the bat, says Clyde Washington. It's strike 1. Machado now on 0-1. And this is lined into left field for their first hit of the ball game.
Well, even when you keep him in the ballpark, he can be trouble. Here he's right on this pitch, and he smokes it into left field for a solid single.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones, as Lester jumps ahead of him here with strike 1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Now Lester's 0-1. On the ground for Castro. This could be 2. The second for 1. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. 1 hit's all they get. Ryan Sweeney will stand in as he'll get a break from playing the field and be the DH here in this one.
Yeah, it's a nice luxury to have here in an interleague ball game. You give him a little bit of a break from the field, but you still keep that big bat in the lineup.
Now here it comes. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The pitch. And he'll take strike 3 called. Make it 3 straight punch-outs now on the mound. 1 away. Javier Baez will step in now.
Javier Baez.
Here's a line drive that's going to get over the head of Hardy and into left center field for a base hit.
Not a bad guy to have hitting in your 8 spot. You know, that guy's no slouch up there, and comes through with a solid single here.
Tommy La Stella is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. He's ready. Now the pitch. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
And you know, as a hitter, with the runner at first and 1 out, you know, I think I'm going to see something down in the zone because I know they want me to hit into a double play. Instead, they go ahead and they challenge him up, and I don't think he was expecting that.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Cubs 1 and the Orioles nothing. Chris Davis will start things off in the bottom of the second.
First baseman, Chris Davis.
Here's the first offering. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Now here's the pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. To the bag with it himself is Rizzo for the out. Delman Young will be the batter. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit.
As we look at that again, you know, this is not a bad pitch by any stretch. If he throws this pitch 10 times, I bet he gets him out 9 of them. But here you just have to tip your cap to the guy at the plate.
First pitch coming. Now a big swing, and this is a major league pop-up. Way up there toward the center of the diamond. La Stella has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and in steps the shortstop, J.J. Hardy. First offering on the way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. He's ready now. The pitch swung on and missed that time by Hardy as he finds himself behind 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
And sorry to interrupt, but the play has been made for the 3rd out. Inning over. We'll see the exciting young shortstop Starlin Castro lead things off when we return. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Back here with Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian as Starlin Castro gets ready to start out the Cubs half of the inning. Now the first pitch. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Anthony Rizzo will stand in, an RBI single in his first appearance. In there for strike one, 0-1.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Boy, he was so far behind that first pitch that he over-adjusted and was so far ahead of this one.
Too high. 1-2.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Again, a 1-2. He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Jorge Soler will dig in. He popped out his first time. Now here's the first pitch. Sliced down the line at first, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Pitch on the way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Here it comes. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Matt Wieters Makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Now here's the first pitch. In the air to center field and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. So it's a solo shot off the bat of Matt Wieters as the Orioles have come back to tie our score at 1.
Well, we can show you the replay here, but I'm not all that convinced that this ball has even come down yet. Goodness gracious. This is a fastball that he absolutely barrels up. And with his strength, this ball's going a long way.
Here's
Jonathan Scope now.
Jonathan.
As he swings and hits this one foul off to the right and out of play. Now the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left. Coughlin has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder,
Alejandro De Aza will dig in with 1 in and 1 away. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and the Orioles surge ahead 2-1. Manny Machado will stand in. A base hit his first time around. First pitch coming. A bouncing ball past Lester and into center field. It's a base hit. So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and standing in the fine center fielder Adam Jones. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance, and this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run shot here for Adam Jones as the Orioles move in front now 4-1.
Come on, guys, that's 3 home runs he's allowed in the first 3 innings of work, and I gotta think that they've seen enough, haven't they? I just can't see him turning things around the way he's been getting lit up so far.
Here's Chris Davis now. As Lester jumps ahead of him here with strike 1.
And now, even with 4 runs in against you here in the inning, you got to just wipe the slate clean and just take the approach that you're starting over out there.
In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone. Home run. It's a solo home run for Chris Davis as they stretch the lead to 5-1. First pitch to him. Oh, and now this ball's in the air to deep right center. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Steve Pearce will dig in. Popped out his first time. And this could wind up being a bullpen kind of game as we've got action down there right now when we're only in the 3rd inning. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away. J.J. Hardy will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Here's the first offering. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And that'll plate run number 6. It's now a 6-1 ball game.
And I don't care what the name or number is on the back of your jersey. If you get knocked around for 6 runs in an inning, I don't care who you are. It's time to get you out of there.
Edwin Jackson is going to come on to pitch here, and seeing as though it's just the 3rd inning, he may be asked to work for a while. Matt Wieters is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. I think that man right there is reaching the end of his wits.
Oh, his team is absolutely imploding right now, and it basically came out of nowhere.
Fowler is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
And you have to figure he didn't think he'd be seeing any action this early on, but he's going to need to hold down the fort for a while here, now that their starter's already out of the ballgame.
Jonathan Scope is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
And it's hard to be patient sometimes when you see your teammates walking up there and having great at-bats. You want to get in on the act too, but you can't go helping a guy out.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Well, they strike here for 6 runs, as in fact they knocked the opposing pitching around for 4 home runs in that half inning alone. 3 innings complete. Baltimore's out in front, 6-1. Miguel Montero will lead things off now in a completely different ball game since the last time these guys took their hats.
And after that 6-run inning, you got to hope that you can put together some kind of response. The last thing you want to do is a 1, 2, 3 inning, so a little patience wouldn't be the worst thing in the world.
Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. But I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
And this is fouled straight back. Another 0-2 coming. And a bouncing ball, foul. Another 0-2 home. Chopper, foul. Montero waits. Now the pitch. Here's a ball hit foul down the third base line, so they'll try it again. Here comes another 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Yep, another good job right there to get that first out. And you can pretty much bet he's probably thinking to himself, anytime my boys get me 6 runs of support, I think we're going to be okay. This is a pretty tough hole to climb out of now.
Chris Coughlin comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Boy, he has been a first strike throwing machine, hasn't he? He's hardly been behind in the count all game long.
And Jones will handle this one for route number 2.
Boy, and he's come out with a plan against these hitters, and he's executed that plan to perfection here early on. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
Ryan Sweeney will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. And here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. They trail 6-1. Alejandro De Aza will be the first to stand in here in the inning for Baltimore, with Manny Machado waiting to follow. Open stance by De Aza. Here's the pitch. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. And the pitch. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
Fouled back. The 0-2 once more. And this is swung on and missed for strike 3. And adding insult to injury, that pitch hit him as well, but there's one away. Here's Manny Machado now. This is hit sharply out to left field, and he's got his 3rd hit of the afternoon.
Well, these guys aren't wasting a whole lot of time up there. They've taken an aggressive approach here early in the count. It's paid off for them through the first few innings.
Adam Jones will dig in here. He had the starting assignment in center field in last season's American League All-Star team. First pitch coming. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat.
That ball was hit well, and it might have been a different story if he pulled it. Instead, he hit it to the big part of the ballpark, and he's retired.
Chris Davis will dig in. A home run his last time. First pitch on the way. And this is hit well towards the hole. Just onto the outfield grass as he makes the stop. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Orioles lead 1. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Javier Baez will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Second baseman, Javier Baez.
Now the first pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And now a pitch on the way. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Here's the pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Tillman ready with a 1-2. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Tommy La Stella will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here's the 1-2. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. Dexter Fowler will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. 2 out, nobody on. The pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1.